What's up everyone, it's Dusty Gogoat. Welcome back to my headcanon. It appears this person has played a copy of Pokemon Legends Arceus. They have revealed to us that Cyndaquil, Oshawott, and Rowlet will get new Hisuian evolutions. And now we know these typings. How about we take a closer look? Right now is Pokemon leak season. If you don't want to miss a single rumor or leak, hit that subscribe button. The infamous Riddler Coup has presented us with a empty Pokedex and has slowly been filling in the gaps every single day, verifying what fans have been thinking and expecting. The three Pokemon that trainers will be able to choose as their starter Pokemon are Rowlet, Cyndaquil, and Oshawott. This kind of thing has never been done before. So we've got Rowlet, Oshawott, and Cyndaquil. These are all from different regions in the Pokemon universe. Rowlet is a grass type Pokemon that evolves into Decidueye, which is a grass and ghost type in the Hisui region. We now know that the grass type Pokemon Rowlet will evolve into a grass and fighting type Pokemon. Then we have Cyndaquil from the Johto region. This is a fire type Pokemon. Cyndaquil has been revealed to evolve into a fire and ghost type Pokemon. Such a cool typing. And then the fan favorite Oshawott, the water type otter Pokemon from the Unova region. When this Pokemon is brought into Hisui, it's going to evolve into a new type of Samurott. Instead of just being water type, it's going to be water and dark type. And then there's this image that surfaced on 4chan a few weeks ago. This image surfaced with a description pretty much saying that the person who posted this had seen the starter Pokemon, the starter evolutions, and drew these based on what they remember. The main thing here is Decidueye, it lacks its massive wings and its archery abilities. I don't know if if this is just a weird drawing, but it really looks like its feathers have been reduced in size so much. This kind of makes me think of Blaziken. That's a fighting chicken Pokemon that really revolves on kicking as its primary way of fighting, and that is it's also a fighting type Pokemon. Then you've got Typhlosion here, which does look like the traditional Typhlosion. However, it's got these will-o-wisps floating around its head. This is a really cool design. It more or less really just looks like Typhlosion, but that ghostly attribute makes it look a lot more menacing. You can see rather than having a flame collar, it's got like a flaming crown, or its eyebrows just kind of shoot out with flames. And again, the flaming will-o-wisps. Still, seeing these designs, they look kind of plain. And then we've got the Hisuian Samurott. This depiction here, this drawing, pretty much looks like your regular Samurott. It's got a smaller beard and whiskers. They're a little bit darker in color. This is supposed to be a water and dark type. A lot of dark type Pokemon are depicted with like a darker fur. From sources, there were other hints saying that Samurott would remain a quadruped, and you can kind of see that in this drawing. At this time, we have no confirmation that these designs are accurate or are real in any way. Historically, a lot of starter Pokemon have been leaked way before a game actually comes out. If these end up being real, I would not be surprised. Nothing is official until the Pokemon Company actually confirms this information, but 99% of everything that this Riddler has hinted beforehand has come true. Another piece of evidence to support this theory that these Pokemon are going to be getting a new Hisuian evolutions is that we've only seen the first forms of these starter Pokemon. Throughout all the marketing material, we've seen only Oshawott, Cyndaquil, and Rowlet. Even in the most recent Japanese trailer, they showed these Pokemon at levels above where they would typically be programmed to evolve. And what this tells me is that we're not only going to get new third stage evolutions, but the second stage Pokemon is actually going to get new forms. That would include Duat, Quilava, and Dartrix. Since Pokemon Legends Arceus has been revealed, artists have been making Fakemon evolutions for these starter Pokemon. This whole thing was really just a fan theory that turned out to be a real thing. The signature ability or trait of Decidueye is really its bow and arrow. That is a type of long form distance based combat. I really think with this new fighting type, its traditional ghost type complemented that fighting style very well. As a ghost, you would imagine, fights in the shadows. This Pokemon has always been very sinister and sneaky. I think this new grass and fighting type tells us that this new Hisuian Decidueye is going to fight with hand to hand, or maybe leg to leg if it's more of a kickboxer. This thing is going to be physical. It's going to be a physical brawler. It's going to learn close combat, and this is the kind of gameplay that we've already seen with a lot of other Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Typhlosion, however, has always been just a fire type. To me, though, this Pokemon embodies what actually what normal type Pokemon really embody, which is essentially just a regular animal that can possess and control a type of power. Typhlosion is a giant badger, and it can shoot fire out of its mouth. So to kind of contrast that spiritual normal typing, I think fire ghost type is a really cool way for them to take this Pokemon. As we've seen, this Pokemon is said to have these will-o-wisps around its body. It's still going to be very plain in its design, and there's a lot of really great art of this Pokemon. This is one of my favorites, Shino Burst. It's a fire ghost type. This was depicted, I think, before the leak. I especially like the blue flames. I think blue flames on any sort of fire ghost type Pokemon is very welcome. You know, blue fire is the hottest fire. Very epic, very edgy. I like this a lot. Here's another design. This version of Typhlosion is dubbed Zenfloshin. This Pokemon is in touch with nature. It's got these like hot plates all over its body, these hot patches. Reminds me of how Pikachu has its red cheeks to store electricity. This Pokemon has these spots all over its body to hold in heat or release heat however it might want to. And then there's ghostly, they're like steam clouds around its neck and its head, its ears, and its bottom. Samurott is another plain water type final evolution Pokemon, and I'm very happy to see it get a dual type in any way. So Samurott's base design is obviously a samurai. It's a quadruped, and it does have these shell swords that it retracts from its body to use for combat. I would love to see a water dark type samurai. This type of design would essentially be a Sith Lord. To take a detour with this conversation, the Jedi are based on the samurai. To see this Pokemon fight like a samurai master, but also be tricky and fight dirty, this would be a great Pokemon to have as a friend and to fight alongside you. You know, maybe you can't trust it, but here's a great design. I've showcased it on the channel before. Nobunaga. It's a water dark type. As you can see, it is bipedal. It's a lot burlier, stocky. It looks more like a Duat as opposed to Samurott, but I don't think the actual design is going to take this same approach. You can see it has these like water blades. If these were laser blades, I think my metaphor would be a lot more clear, but these are water blades. I don't think we're going to get that. I think Hisuian Samurott is going to be very similar to the traditional Samurott, but it's actually just going to be, you know, it's going to fight dirty. And with this game, it seems like there's going to be a lot of missing mechanics. Stuff that we're traditionally used to having are not going to be present. You know, this is the first time a main series Pokemon game did not come in a pair of two, which tells me that trading, right, battling with your friends via local Wi-Fi is not going to be a mechanic. I don't think this is going to be part of the game, which has me worried, because if there's no trading, if there's no battling, that means, you know, like, how am I gonna get all three starters for a single playthrough? Can I do that? Probably not, unless these games are compatible with Pokemon Home, which I think they will be compatible with Pokemon Home. At this time, I'm not sure, but what I hope is that I can take Pokemon from these games and put them into Home, but then also bring Pokemon into Pokemon Legends Arceus, my copy of that game. Like, I probably can't get the original forms of these starter Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus natively, but what I would like to do is bring older versions of Decidueye, Typhlosion, and Samurott, right, and bring those into Pokemon Legends Arceus. What is it like to use a Jotonian, is that the right way to say it? A Jotonian Typhlosion in Hisui. Can I do that? Okay, in the comments, what I want to see are discussions about how these Pokemon are actually going to physically look. What will their battle styles be like? I'm telling you, I think these typings are final. Within the next 3 weeks, we will see these Pokemon revealed. And if you want to support the channel financially, hit the join button below, become a channel member. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck hunting.